Rappers and music producers, it's Curtis King at CurtisKingBeats.com here with a brand new series called Guerrilla Marketing 911. Ooh, or GMM for short. What's wrong with me? I don't know. But we back. Let's talk about it. Rappers and music producers, zoom in on my mouth. I am a marketing freaking genius. And you should already know this by now. This should not be a surprise at all to you because you see the way that I get down. You see the way my Instagram is and my Twitter and all of that. But none of that matters. None of it freaking matters. Be a genius all you want, Curtis. We don't care. It don't matter. You know why it don't matter? Because there's a lot of ideas that come to my brain that, of course, I use them for myself and I have executed them and I'm still executing them. But there's so many ideas, so many magical golden ideas that my ass will not actually do because either I don't have the time to or because my focus is elsewhere. However, if those ideas are not used by somebody, they will just dwindle and they will be deceased. And we can't let that happen. And especially when I know there's a lot of rappers and music producers out there that are studying the videos and the information that I give them. Why can't I just give this to you? So now this series, Guerrilla Marketing 911, is going to be that for you. We are going to help you promote your music, whether you're a producer or an artist with little to no budget, using guerrilla marketing strategies that I have come up with over the years that I want you to actually execute. Now, what is guerrilla marketing first and foremost? Guerrilla marketing, in a simplified manner, is any promotion that has the characteristics of being out of the box or unique or something like, man, why didn't I think of that? Rewind back to when Diddy had Bad Boy Records with Biggie and Craig Mack. He found a genius guerrilla marketing idea in which he took a Big Mac, okay, because of his rapper Big and Craig Mack, he took a Big Mac and put a cassette tape inside of the actual Big Mac. Right? And he was giving out free Big Macs and he really was just giving out that tape. And it's just that out of the box thinking that makes you say, that's pretty damn clever. And it didn't really cost that much to even do that. These are the kind of ideas I'm talking about. So that being said, I want to give you these out of the box ideas. And before you even leave a comment after any of these videos, can it be applied to producers if you're only talking to rappers? Yes. You just got to find a way to freak it. I'm just here to plant the seed. That being said, today's Guerrilla Marketing 911 idea. I've been having this idea for so long, and it's specifically for rappers, but I can see a producer using this. It's called 50 Rappers, 50 States. Now, what is the 50 Rappers, 50 States marketing tactic or idea? It's very similar to those artists that like to do a lot of songs within a campaign to build up some sort of buzz or build up some sort of notoriety, but it's a purposeful campaign in that it is your goal as a rapper to connect with 50 different rappers all over the US, right? Even within your own state, all over the US, and go on a campaign. And the idea came to me as I was thinking as a young artist. I was like, man, what is one way that I can possibly jump on someone's tour? What is one way that I can build a fan base outside of my state? What is one way that is going to just raise up a whole kind of notoriety around, man, this dude Curtis King works really hard? Because you gotta be careful, especially with guerrilla marketing things, with guerrilla marketing tactics, they have to be something that are very simplistic in how you explain it to someone else, right? 50 rappers, 50 states, it's pretty self-explanatory. So the idea would have gone as such. You, the rapper, either use social media, you gotta use social media nowadays, use social media to connect with as many rappers that are out of the state as you can. You either provide a beat, make it the same beat, or you can have them provide a beat. I think having them provide a beat is gonna be a lot more tedious. So have one beat where literally you keep adding a verse to it. It has 50 verses, and it is the job of the rappers in these different states that you connect with to add their verse to this particular beat or this song. You already have a hook. You don't have to have a hook, but the whole idea is, of course, nobody's getting ready to sit there and listen to 50 verses on one song, right? You're not gonna get a whole bunch of streaming numbers. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but the idea is not to get a bunch of streaming numbers. The idea is for you to build such a strong campaign that either the media outlets that are following, either the fans or the people around that are following are saying, yo, what is this dude up to? You built up such an amazing buzz through having these artists add their verses, right? And that's why it may even be another optional thing to do is to have 50 different beats ready. So maybe you take advantage of one of these producer packs where they give you a gang of different beats for a very low price. Cool, get that, put that into your budget. Now you got 50 beats. You take those 50 beats and you just sit there and create verses. Write verses on every single one of those songs. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't a lot. You only put in one verse and possibly one chorus. And what you could do is you could even start either on SoundCloud, or you can make a playlist on Spotify, or you can make a playlist on Apple Music. And basically, you just make this playlist, 50 rappers, 50 states, and basically show the collaborations with your names attached to it and name each song after the state. That's it. I wish that I would have took advantage of this idea earlier, because now it is out there into the public, and I hope that one of you actually do that. Producers, this could be the same thing for you. Can you imagine the story circulating around a music producer that has collaborated with 50 different music producers from all around the US? Could you imagine what your clientele list is gonna look like, especially if the beats are fire and those producers decide to add it to their beat store? Do you think you're gonna have a problem selling a beat at some point in time? You got 50 different chances all over the US. Somebody in every single state will know your name. So if you're up for the challenge, I would love to see some comments below of ways that you think this guerrilla marketing idea can be improved upon. But ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 1 of Guerrilla Marketing 911. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. It's the leading voice of the online music producer and rapper community. Boy, don't at me. Peace. Please subscribe to the channel below, Curtis King, CurtisKingBeats.com.